up, MP?
Show night tonight.
Time to turn the page, MP.
Coming right up, the Rockets taking on the Pistons. For Houston, they've lost only one game out of the last 7. They've taken their focus to another level, and they have their sights set on another win here tonight. Pistons, Rockets is next. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA. You know, Grant, it's an honor to be here on Martin Luther King Day in the NBA.
You know, B.A., you're so spot on. I mean, so much time has passed since the 1960s. But Dr. King's efforts ring as true today as they did then. I think he'd be proud of the power that players have in this league right now.
Now look at Detroit's starting line. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Cunningham with the ball. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. On the wing, Ivy to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And Thompson gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Barnes against Thompson. Here's Cunningham. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Cunningham's got 6.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Silk. He's watched by Cunningham. With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And again, it's Detroit.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Silk. And he dunks it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Thompson outside. Now Ivy. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Barnes passes to Thompson. Now here's Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Duran. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Driving inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Ivy. Off target at the rim.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Silk, the pass to Clark. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Duran. Ivy with the ball. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Cunningham's got 13.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Silk. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Leading by 5. Inside. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Kept alive. Duran, the pass to Barnes. Thompson outside. Duran, the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Thompson gets the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Rockets trail by 6. Oh, and another dime for him.
Can you believe he's now 3rd all-time in assists for a rookie? I mean, he's looking like shades of Stockton or Nikola Jokic out there. I mean, he is a walking highlight reel.
He's made his team more efficient. They have so many more options on the perimeter. He's really opened up the floor for him. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Good on the second one. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Cunningham outside. It's Barnes on the wing. They set the pick. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become
yet another assist.
Dish after dish, night after night. I mean, what a rookie year he's put together. Now 2nd all-time for assists among. first-year players.
His instincts and timing are phenomenal. His teammates absolutely love the way he involves everyone on the offense. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sinks the tray.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Rockets trail by 5. Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Silk. Pass to Clark. Here's Silk. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Silk. Right side Eason. Thompson outside. Here's Silk. On the wing, Whitmore. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Beasley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Silk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Both good from the line that time. The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. Lets a floater go. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And it's Silk missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
From 10 feet away. And that one's good. Cunningham. Cunningham's got 19 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
To the inside, Smith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Outside Barnes. Back to Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Here's Ivy. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Silk. Give him 8. Pass to Smith. Jackson outside. Here's Silk. Ivy defends. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Beasley outside. Pass to Thompson. Smart left side. Shot clock at 6. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Silk. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Smart. Thompson outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Barnes. The Rockets trail. Adams with a screen on Schroeder. Puts one up from 19. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Stewart finds Schroeder. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Malik Beasley.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing 0 indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
Left side Schroeder. And the shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Picked by Smith. Here's Silk, covered by Schroeder. And it's Silk missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And there's Thompson on the assist from Smart. Thompson's got 5 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Silk, covered by Schroeder. There's the drive. And it's Silk missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point lead. Rockets with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams with a screen on Thompson. Silk, the pass to Adams. And stolen by Beasley. They're running. Over Jackson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Silk. The kick out to Van Vliet. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Oh, what a... And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
They've got Tari Eason, Thompson out there with Smith, then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Silk in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Smith, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Outside Schroeder. Step back shot. Beasley for 3. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Green's checked in for Smith. Stewart with it. Now Thompson defending. Stewart, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Smart. Oh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Thompson, a screen on Smart. Here's Silk, defended by Smart. Fades away. Count it. Silk's got 16 points now.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Smart for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Silk, defended by Thompson. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Schroeder, drilled from 11 feet out. He has 6.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
And there's the lob, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Detroit leading by 6. Smart looking around. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. He takes it in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Smart outside. Thompson passes to Smart. And it's off from 3-point range. The Rockets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Silk. Thompson, a screen on Smart. Into the lane. It's good. And now Beasley. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. Here's Silk. Ivy defends. Here's Silk.
Strong defense from Duran. I like watching him make a difference on this end. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
On the wing, Ivy to win the run. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets lead by 4. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
Thompson outside to the paint. Here's Ivy. Oh, the swat by Adams. And he's able to get it back. They recover it. Cunningham up top. He's got 21. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. Here he goes. Here's Adams. Pass to Silk. Smith with it. Here's Silk. He's got 22. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
I like that play. You get something for Smith going toward the cup.
Here's Cunningham. 8-point game. Detroit calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A minute 29 left in the first half of this one. To stop the drought. Jump shot is good that time. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Silk in the last outing against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Ivy. A rebound by Silk.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Adams with a screen on Ivy. Now Smith takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
Number 25. First personal foul.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
I've got a good idea of who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
That's why this is a democracy, Kenny. One person doesn't get to choose.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Pistons.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Harrison Barnes out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center position. And that one's good. Cunningham.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Driving in. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pulls it in from the elbow, and they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 30.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Silk, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And it's Silk missing. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Shot is up. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Duren, the pass to Barnes. Back to Duren. Ivy with the ball. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Silk. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And it's a 7-point Houston lead. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ivy passes to Barnes. Duren with a screen on Thompson.
Number 25. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Eason against Thompson. Duren with a screen on Eason. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Driving to the basket. And it's Silk missing. Pistons trail by 5. Thompson passes to Ivy. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Silk, defended by Thompson. Here's Silk. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Clark grabs the board. Houston leading by 3. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that 3.
As well as they shoot the 3, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Here's Silk. And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Barnes. Cunningham outside for the tie. Knocked away. The Rockets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Silk. He's got 32 points. Thompson, a screen on Duren. Silk. Right side Whitmore to snap the cold streak. The Rockets again can't hit. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Ivy. Ivy's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Silk. Oh, a special move before that shot. Silk's got 34.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Cade Cunningham with the flush.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Here's Silk. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Silk missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here he goes. Here's Thompson. Pass to Silk. Puts up a 3. Thompson, no good. The Pistons leading. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Ivy outside. Now here's Cunningham. Clock at 4. It's deflected. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Silk. Fades back. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Ivy finds Thompson. Here's Cunningham. And he takes the fantastic lead pass upstream.
Substitution on the court.
.151 left in the third quarter of the game. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Beasley. Now Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Smart outside. Schroeder against Van Vliet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Picked by Smith. Here's Silk. He's got 34. Pass to Adams. This one for 3. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Adams.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Outside Schroeder. Picked by Reed. From 15 feet away, Schroeder can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Here's Silk. Adams with a screen on Beasley. Silk pass to Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
Beasley outside. Picked by Reed. Shoots. Beasley, that's good. Beasley's got 8. Gets it up. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. All right, we'll get back to the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Thompson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Silk in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And down it goes. 2 points.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Silk. Thompson, a screen on Smart. And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Schroeder passes to Smart. Again, the Pistons score.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Silk with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Pistons lead by 5. Schroeder with it, guarded now by Whitmore. Pass to Smart, fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Whitmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Silk, defended by Smart. Stolen by Schroeder. Smart on the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, that just energizes your entire team. Smart is one of those players that just gives you a jolt with his energy.
And here's Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound. Silk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Reed.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Hits both from the stripe. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Oh, the move in the bucket. Marcus Smart showing off all his skills.
What a move by Smart, showing he has some tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Silk. Pass to Clark. There's the steal. Here's Holland. Outside. Schroeder. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Holland. Out to Schroeder. And here's Smart. From downtown, Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in the game. Silk, pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Smart. And now the Pistons in transition. Tipped. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Clark outside. Here's Silk, covered by Schroeder. Silk. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Pass to Smart. Beasley outside. Stewart, a screen on Eason. Here's Beasley. Here's Holland, defended by Thompson. 3 on the clock. 11 feet out. Here's Holland. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Cunningham, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Cunningham's got 40 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Silk. And he lobs it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 25. 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Barnes passes to Beasley. Duran the screen. The three is up. Ivy left side. Pass to Beasley. Duran with it. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Silk, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Silk. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson passes to Silk. Here's the teardrop. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Beasley.
Number 9.
Ivy outside. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Silk. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Duran, the pass to Thompson. Here's Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You know, Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
He takes it in. Silk, the pass to Clark. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And Clark drops them both. Detroit leading by 3. There's Cunningham with a 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Ooh, that's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
And it's Silk missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 9-point Pistons lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
With the drive.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Silk. Clark with the screen. Here's Silk. And good! good. There's another.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, next up on the list is Harden. And just like Harden, he is a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is almost helpless.
The Rockets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Thompson. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Silk. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Celtics, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Here's Ivy. Eason with a steal. In transition, here they come. Smith outside. Pass to Silk. 6 to shoot. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Down low. Now Cunningham. Now here's Duren. Right side Barnes. And here's Thompson. Back to Barnes. Launches a 3. They get it back. Pass to Thompson. Ivy against Eason. And here's Barnes. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Clark outside. Eason. Pass to Silk. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Inside. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham right side. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Cunningham's got 48.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Silk.
Blocking foul called on. First personal foul.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Rockets with a rebound. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. Silk with the bucket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy from the arc. Counted from distance. Ivy's got 8 here in this quarter.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Outside Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Going inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Smith into the lane. Clark with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Silk. Shot clock at 6. Now Smith. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Detroit. Now here's Eason. Shoots over Thompson. Eason can't get it to go.
Normally he drains that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Silk. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
For the Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Silk. Back to Whitmore. There's the 3. No good that time. So we see the Pistons get the win here. Just a gut.
MP, you're on a red-hot scoring streak.
This is anyone's game tonight.
fans live for games like this one.